Bed and Breakfast Inn, and that's great because you've got over 100 of them. You are a unique lodging market. And then Motel, Lodge, Hotel was also in the mid 30%, so that's your big segment of people. But then look at there, campground and campsite, about 10% staying there. Now, how do they like it here? This is critical, and I just have to say this is on a scale of 1 to 5. We typically see ratings in the range of 4.0 to 4.5, okay? People rate a travel experience highly. We always say the worst day you ever had on vacation was better than the best day you ever had at work, okay? So people rate it high. So typically it's in the 4.0 to 4.5. We've never seen it go above a 4.5. So they don't just like you, they absolutely love you. They love this destination. And everything rated pretty well in both of our surveys, but on the bottom 3, those are the things we need to work on. And it's not that you don't have a good variety of dining, shopping, and merchandise. It's all about information on the street. It's helping them find the good stuff, and that's where we know from this data that we need to do better partnerships to get visitor information on the street. And we definitely have some signage and wayfinding issues, because when we were here, we got lost many times trying to find things. What do they do? These, if you boil all the categories down, was the top thing they did was winery and vineyards, state parks, the botanical gardens, the 2 lighthouses, and the skunk train. Now this was a summer heavy intensive study, but then again we saw that your peak visitation times were summer periods. Activities, dining out, shopping, driving, sightseeing, visit a winery, vineyard, and beach related activities. We gave them a long list on the mail survey, and we gave them a list of every town in the county and said just check the boxes of all the towns that you went to. Number 1 was Mendocino, followed closely by Fort Bragg in the Anderson Valley, Boonville. So what you start seeing is this pattern of Bay Area people who drive up through the Anderson Valley, go over to Fort Bragg and Mendocino. It all starts shaping up. So based on that data that I just gave you a speed course on, our recommendations: 1, acknowledge your successes. It's been a rocky road over the last 10 years getting here with a lot of issues along the way, but right now it's working. We have people coming. The program that's in place is working. You as a board of supervisors, the investment you're making in the promotional alliance is working. It's a good investment for you, and we encourage you to keep making that investment. And this is an amazing destination, absolutely. We want to establish a firm policy in Mendocino County that we're going to be a research-based organization going forward. You have a lot of strong personalities in this community, and we want to get past personality and opinion and get down to data at every chance. So we'd like to see the Promotional Alliance and the Lodging Association adopt a policy that they will be research-driven going forward. Tracking and increasing the per visitor expenditures and tax relief is critical. So we have put in our study benchmarks in place so that they can come at least twice a year, if not once a year, and give you a report of the exact dollar return on your investment of these public dollars in the promotion of this important industry in Mendocino County. Refine and streamline the partnership between LA and PA. There's a little bit of duplication of effort and some little minor things that we think can be streamlined and more efficient. Stay focused on your market areas. We want everybody to recite the mantra that, because we are going into a tough economy, and so you're going to have to be very streamlined and direct. So plain and simple, it's San Francisco and the Bay Area and Sacramento, and then pretty much work the I-5 corridor south down towards LA. Those are your markets. You don't have enough money to go into the United States. Some PR will get you that, but you can do very well in this tough economy, because if you look at that Bay Area traveler, at your full rack rate experience, you're a bargain for them. So you don't have to discount for those guys. Just understand that everybody from Lake Tahoe down to Carmel and San Diego area and Las Vegas are all trying to get that customer too. So we have to be very strategic to go get that customer. And it's adults traveling without kids. They plan pretty much at the last minute within 2 months. Average age is about 49 years old. Baby boomers with some Gen Xers in there. Stay focused. Absolutely. Focus on, we think you can get your occupancy up in this county 2%, and that would drive huge revenues in. And quite frankly, nationwide, we're predicting 5% down, if not more, next year. But because of your close drive market, 3 hours away, all those people that will take a getaway at some point, we think you can get your numbers up. Your numbers are a little low now, so we think you can do it just fine. Website e-marketing will be your first priority. Inquiry fulfillment planning guide, giving them better information so that they can plan a visit, etc., will be most effective for you. Local and regional partnerships are critical, and what we're recommending is LA and PA, they focus on getting the people to the county line, and then they partner with the chambers and the arts and the other local organizations that, okay, we're going to bring them here. Once they get here, those groups work on the facilitation, the visitor information, visitor centers, etc., so that it's a very strategic partnership effort throughout the county of bringing the people here is strategy one. Strategy two is once they get here, if we give them better information and better signage, then they will spend more and make a better economic impact for the county. Focus on outreach and converting those inquiries and the overall trip facilitation once they're here. Encourage the development. We asked them on the mail survey, we said, if we gave you some different things to do, what would they be? And almost everything they said they wanted to do were things you already have. And so that's great news. In terms of no growth for the county, we're not recommending the development of anything. That we need to enhance